Hello and welcome back to Diablo 3. In the last episode, we did a conquest. Hurrah! And now we are one step closer to getting our destroyer objectives done. The two things we have remaining on our list are both for Torment 13, and we're not strong enough for that yet. So for this episode, and probably for the next couple, we're going to be trying to break the 6-minute barrier at Torment 12 with my brother to try and get this ticked off for his list. Along the way, of course, it's going to get us some more keystones for rifts and help us level up our gems and generally get more powerful. So we've got plenty to be doing in the meantime. Anyway, give me a second and we'll get the game started.
Yeah, take us in.
It's taking a long time to create a game this time.
Any moment now. Dark Shadow, thank you for stopping by on the live stream. Have a very good evening. Right, so these guys are gone. Just give me a couple of moments to wait for more turrets. I'm just waiting for charges because that will affect. And we can probably go in now, actually.
Okay.
Do you still need to do your... Oh my god,
I always need to do my warm-up, but that's fine. You just go quickly.
Okay.
Focus on you being quick.
Man, these things take a lot of damage.
Yeah, they really do. I notice my performance dies when you're nearby. I have to say.
I'll try and fight elsewhere then. How's that sound?
It's just kind of funny is all. So yes, I had 2 death triggers earlier today, which was fun.
Oh, that's not fun.
Both of them were cases where I was just surrounded by arcane enchanted.
Yeah, I can imagine. Whoa, explosions.
Yeah, Black Sword. Yes, this is one of the better maps for speed clears. I'm not as heavily invested into this as Alex is, having already gotten my speed clear for this difficulty.
I'm really invested in this.
If it comes down to like me surviving
living or dying, he's gonna bail on it. But look at all these orbs that I'm grabbing.
I was chatting with someone earlier today, and they reckon that it's better to completely ignore shielding groups in rifts when you're going for speed. And yeah, I can kind of understand that.
Jeez, that's a lot of arcane that's going down on me.
Oh, and also Juggernauts. They said just ignore Juggernauts. Like, just because of the amount of health that they get?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Oh, there's a couple of uniques up at you.
Oh.
How are you getting on?
Even more orbs. We are doing pretty good time on this, though.
I was trying to figure out why I'm being so much slower, and it's because neither of us have an Oculus ring, whereas my companion does.
We play on the EU, MIDI, over by me.
On my way. Like, in a rather unsafe way, I'm on my way.
This is going down. Alright, I'm going to head back to town.
Me too. I'll get there first, I think.
Oh, yeah. 6 minutes to save the world. We got it. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Now I'm going back in to pick everything up.
Yeah, me too. Right, there's a bow. There's a unique thing over here. Bracers. Whoa, that was crazy.
Sure
Well,
was.
because that actually went quite well. I didn't actually trigger a death at all. So we could go for T13 with the bosses if you fancy.
I do not fancy.
You do not fancy? Okay, how about just some regular rifting then?
Well, I'll tell you what we could do. We could put it up to T13 and go and just find a blue or a yellow mob.
Okay, and just test to toe the water, so to speak.
Yes. Ah.
Thank you very much for the offer, Mihai, Dan. We only actually game on Diablo with each other, so thank you very much for the offer, but we won't have you joining us. But feel free to stick around and watch. It's always good having people in the live chat interacting and telling us when we're doing things right or wrong, and throwing suggestions at us.
Yeah,
mostly wrong, especially with me.
Black Sword says Hammered Crusader is quite good killing Juggernaut, relatively speaking. So it's not necessarily always a good idea to skip them, just depends on your build.
Okay, so we're going back to the main menu if you're going to up the difficulty.
Yes. If I sound unconvinced, it's because I am.
Yes, I was trying the Impale, the Shadow set just a little bit earlier when we were running Conquests, and it is a lot of fun. And yeah, if you're doing it right, then you pretty much can't die.
Right.
As for me doing it right, that's an entirely different thing. Okay, I'm going to come and join you.
Yeah, keep depths level 1.
Whereabouts? Oh, there.
Now I just need to wait and get up to speed a bit. These are only white mobs, don't forget.
Yep. But at the moment, we don't have perfect gear. We only really play casually. So we are just about at the level where we might be able to survive here. Don't expect anything amazing.
Yeah, we very much play casually only. As far as hardcore gamers go, that's not us. That's not us by a long way.
And we are hardcore gamers in that we're playing a hardcore character, seasonal hardcore, but not hardcore where we can drink and sleep Diablo.
Sorry, Wallafreed, I totally misread what he wrote. He said they're awful at Juggernauts. Don't do it with a Hammered Crusader. It's just frustrating.
Not this way.
See, one of the things I think we'd have is that I'd get hit, trigger a death, and then I'd be playing Keep Away, you'd die, and then I'd die. In that order.
And it's entirely possible, but it depends on just how much extra damage they do at Torment 13.
I can tell you, actually. I've got it on a tab. Here we go. Difficulty overview. So, it's twice as much health, and it's only about 40% more damage.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily terrifying.
Which takes it up from 20,000% extra damage to 28,000% extra damage.
Alright, I've got a yellow mob.
A nightmarish one. Oh yeah, that's how I triggered one of my deaths earlier. Was
nightmarish and running through arcane enchanted beams, I bet.
No, well, no.
Oh, Frozen's.
It was nightmarish, vortex, molten.
What? That is horrible. Frozen again. Jeez, these have got a lot of health.
Yes. Bosses would be worse.
306 billion health. That's crazy lots. So yes, there are many things that you can do to really push a good character, but mostly I'm trying to make this this multi-shot build work. It's kind of like my experiment for the season. Also, I do want to make it to GR70 and stuff, so I may just switch across to the Shadow set, because I've actually probably got better gear with the Shadow set than I do with this at the moment. But I want to make it work where I've got the opportunity to.
Yeah, and like this Inners build with Sweeping Wind doesn't feel like it's highly competitive, but I'm having fun with it, and I've managed to get it to 56, which I'm quite pleased at so far. I think eventually I will switch over to like an Inners generator, or maybe a Sun Wukong generator build, just because that seems to be what's being competitive.
The current thing.
Yeah. Although I have seen someone with Wailing Host, Litany of the Undaunted, Legacy of Nightmares, Lashing Tail Kick build, which seem to be working incredibly well. But I don't have the gear for that.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of it comes down to the random number generator and what gear drops for you. So I don't have an ancient Yang's recurve yet. And I've spent so many resources of what little I've managed to get trying to get bits of gear put together. And it's really pot luck whether it works the way you want it to. And yeah, that's probably the other conquest that I'm going to go for, is getting gems to 65. That does seem like a very sensible one to do.
You're right, of course, Wallafreed, I meant the Monkey King's garb, not some Wukong's.
I'm going to be completely
Raiment of 1,000 Storms. God, I am the worst monk, aren't I?
Isn't Sun Wukong the Monkey King?
Yes.
So I wasn't actually monk ignorant there.
Yeah, the trouble is, like, I've spent a lot of today just, like, playing around with different builds, trying to get different things to work and seeing how they interact with each other. And then eventually I was just like, actually, I kind of enjoyed what I was doing.
Yeah, so you kind of get used to being a bit more powerful, and then you have to go back to the enjoyable thing, but not with the same oomph.
So, how do you feel? Do you actually want to try and take on one of these bosses?
Yeah, let's try Rakanoth, because Rakanoth's probably the easiest to run away and hide behind pillars behind.
Okay, I think this will actually kill us. So I am quite against this.
We can do just rifting if you want, if you're actually scared.
Yeah. What's the worst that happens? So we don't get a stash tab this season.
I change to my barbarian and start back at Torment 5. Actually, no, I could probably get another Demon Hunter up to 70 and then pick up my Shadow set. So that's probably what I would do. Okay, so we're going to do this.
Did you pick up the shrine just here?
No, I was waiting until you got closer.
There we go. That's as good as it's going to get. Go in.
Okay.
I should have hit cancel and let you do it yourself.
I would have stayed and maybe gone back to town. Okay.
Yeah, I quite against this are very lame last words. You are quite right.
It seems to be going okay so far.
Yeah, my monks are taking a lot of the damage. And I've just realised I've got general chat on again, and that's really annoying.
Yay! Shake that!
Okay, right. Let's turn off general chat. Go away. Leave chat, general.
One more done. One more done.
Right, what's the other one we need to do?
Urziel.
Well, that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Well, I think Urziel's easier than Rakanoth.
No.
I know I said that Rakanoth was the easy one, but I wanted to get Rakanoth over and done with.
No.
Well, because Urziel's got the flamethrower, but as long as you can dodge...
Yeah, the trouble with Urziel is everything of his looks like fire, and everything you put in the screen looks like fire. Do you see my problem?
I do see there's a potential for confusion. Yeah, and Urziel is quite dangerous. We know we can die. Hell, at the moment, everything can kill us.
Arcane Enchanted.
Yeah, I'm doing as much as I can at range. And Wallers. For added fun. There we go.
That wasn't nice.
See, and once we've done this, we can go back a difficulty and just do rifting until we feel like we can wear our big boy pants again.
I'm never wearing big boy pants. I'm a monk. We don't do that.
I forgot. Monks don't wear pants at all. UK pants, not US pants.
Probably don't wear US pants either.
And yeah, it's entirely possible to do that, but hatred management isn't something I'm good at. So I don't know.
Or discipline management.
Discipline management I seem to be okay with at the moment, but that's because I'm not killing things so quickly that I can't manage it. But actually, yeah, you're right. I am going to switch evasive fire over. Right, so evasive fire is going to go for the hardened one, which is, yeah, it's definitely the right move. Thank you very much for the suggestion. That is actually a really, really good.
Have you just switched over to the 25% extra armor one?
Yeah.
It's what I told you like 20 episodes ago.
Yeah, but I wanted the extra hatred management. Sorry, extra hatred generation. Oh, this is just Cube. We don't want to go this way. Let's leave Cube alone.
Bye, Cube. It's going to take us so long to get there.
Maybe, but it's going to be worth it when we do it, and then we sit there in that kind of like adrenaline-fueled, twitchy glow after the fact. Yeah, if we can kill the insufferable miscreant, then we can kill him.
No, that's not how this game works.
Killed him. Okay, we can totally do this. We can totally do it. It's down this way, by the way. Oh no, that's out of the fire. I don't know where we're going. It's probably actually this way. Protection Shrine.
Should have saved that.
Oh, for just before we went in.
Yeah.
Maybe. Thank you very much for that, Adam. I didn't actually see the questions, so good to know that there's knowledgeable people trying to help out others in general chat. And when I say general chat, I mean my general chat rather than Diablo general chat, where there's no one helpful at all, as far as I can tell.
They're talking about going to bed. Lightweights.
What?
I mean,
EU servers.
Yeah, EU servers. They'll be like +1 hour probably.
Yeah, why not loot the room as well?
Here, Urziel. Here, Urziel. This is not where we wanted to be.
I know. We're still looking. Like, this is the problem when it's not a bounty. Really, we should have waited until it was a bounty so we could get it highlighted. No, thank you, puppy. Right, I'm gonna head along this way because I got a feeling it might be midgets. Do you get the reference?
No.
Buffy the Musical.
Right.
Or the Buffy Musical, as the other way of saying it
Season
goes.
6, episode 6.
Good memory. Even I didn't know that.
Well,
This is it.
Yeah, there was a time when shows got to season 6, episode 6, that's when
did
they
a
had
fun
their
episode.
that's when they had their musical episode.
Alright, I suggest we wait outside until my cooldowns are back.
That sounds like a fine plan.
Woo! Okay, so that Paragon Point's going to go into Dexterity for what little it'll help. And I'm ready to go in. Shall I open it?
Not just yet. Stone of Jordan. Nah. Okay.
Here we go.
Cancel.
I wouldn't put it past him. I really wouldn't.
Don't forget, Torment 10, way simple. This, way not.
Yeah.
He's jumping.
Yep. I was far enough away. Woo! Missed me.
He's jumping.
Yep.
And ceiling drops. Cannon.
Yep. Everything is danger. Everything
jumping.
is hazard. Yep. Ceiling drops.
Jumping.
Oops, did not mean to open that, but we've done the first bit.
Flamethrower. Jumping.
Jumping.
He's shooting up. That's fine. Flamethrower.
Man, even the ground
Jumping.
bits hurt. Jumping over to me.
Jumping.
Jumping. Successfully dodged enough things.
Sky cannon. Horizontal
Whoa,
cannon.
Did you get hit by that?
No, that hit one of my monks.
That was lucky. That looked like it totally got you. Oh, geez, that's a long flamethrower.
Jumping.
Jumping.
Yeah. Flamethrower.
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 Whoa. Jumping over to by me.
Oh, crawl.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was very close.
Got
Ooh.
it! Got it! Destroyer complete! Yes!
A, I can breathe again. And B, I can talk again. Beyond just like agitated, jumping, flamethrower, cannon.
I love that we go into very tactical commentary at the point when it's shit gets serious right now. Say exactly what's going on. Right, I'm actually going to have a bit of celebratory whiskey for that.
I am lying down on my desk a bit. That's what I'm doing.
And you're right, guys. That was way harder. Thank you so much for being here to watch with trepidation or anticipation of us dying. Cool. Right. So Destroyer complete. Enlist for Conqueror. So Conqueror will get me +1 stash tab.
Oh, I think I pooed myself a bit.
So
not
we
really.
need to do a Torment 13 Rift in 5 minutes. Do you want to do a Torment 13 Rift in 5
I
minutes?
do not. I do not. No. Getting you to do a Torment 12 Rift in 6 minutes felt like tough work.
Okay. Well, from the other bits, if I'm doing Conquest gems to 65, that's going to take care of gems to 55. Magda in 15 seconds at Torment 13. What?
Yeah, well, we're already supposed to be like a factor, like stronger than we are already.
Greed at Torment 13. We could do that.
Do you want
if
to
you
do
had
that?
a puzzle ring,
I do have a puzzle ring.
we could do Greed at Torment 13.
I think this will kill us again, in the same way that I thought that the last few things will kill us. Greed is actually really, really strong, and I think you continually underestimate how strong she is.
I know she's very, very, very strong.
Do you actually want to try Greed at...
Let's leave Greed for next time.
Yes, if I had more than one puzzle ring, I would say let's try Greed at Torment 12, but I only have the one.
I don't have a puzzle ring, unfortunately.
I'm taking us back to the menu and dropping this down to Torment 12 now.
Oh, I have another witching hour. Let's drop back to the menu. One of my viewers previously was incredibly sad that I salvaged up the previous one because it doesn't exactly fit with my my standard playstyle. But
it's quite hard to get hold of, so I can understand that.
And yes, Adam, that was a real squeaky bum moment. And just so you know, Matrix, my live chat is saying #try greed.
I'm
Next time,
not that
you'll have
greedy.
to tune in next time to see us try greed.
Oh.
I think I've given you enough stress for a long time.
Oh. I've had a long day anyway.
Quite a good one, actually. I'm going to get rid of it, though. Get rid of the Sash of Knives, get rid of the Fiendish Grips. And I'll hold on to the Witching Hour because I can always potentially re-roll it or something. Let's put that down in there. So, what, in that case, would you like to try next?
How many Greater Rift Keystones have you got?
2 in my inventory that we just got a moment ago.
I have 3. So...
Okay. I'm going to switch to my shadow set, and I'm going to try the shadow set and see just how I do on generally feeling awesome. In fact, I'm going to put that in the top where it's supposed to be. Where is Shen? Shen! Get that gone. Put that in. Let's resave this.
Oh, since they took all the crafting materials and crap out of the inventory, my stash feels bare. You know? I mean, it's full of junk, but the gems page feels particularly empty.
Right, let's equip. That's equipped fine. And equip. And that just gives me 1 in the inventory. So it never quite puts it back, but that's all right. I could roll the life off that into a socket for something else, but I think I'll wait until I get an ancient thing and actually sort that out properly. We could go for goblin hunting and try and find you a rainbow goblin. Adam in my live chat has just said that's a possibility.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. I think there are some guides about the best places to hunt goblins. I haven't seen one myself, but I know there are them. But at the same time, I know a couple of places that usually have goblins. Like if I'm searching for goblins in particular, I go to the Highlands and sort of bum around that area, and then I go off to the core of Ariat and sort of bum around the various places there.
Okay, well, let's go to the Highlands. We'll go to the core of Ariat, and then we'll do some rifts. How does that sound?
Okay. Can't even remember which act the Highlands are. There we go.
Northern Highlands, Act 1.
Yep. And it's just up here, by the way.
Oh,
Usually.
right, there's a specific place to find them. Okay.
Alright, there would be one here if there was one. I had a moment there thinking, where the hell is my sweeping wind gone? But of course we
I
switched
found a
difficulty.
bloodshard goblin at least.
That's not a rainbow goblin.
Oh my god, this Impale build does stupid damage on individual targets. I am seeing crits like I've never seen in this game before. $11,248
Do you have it set on ricochet? Just wondering.
Oh yeah. And I didn't even have Vengeance on, so that can go up by another 40%. So I can easily do 15 billion.
Okay, so next
moment.
place, I guess, is on the way to Asmodan, like level 2, maybe?
Wait, that's
Coravariate and then level 2. And you know what? I'm actually going to pull up in a different window after we've done, like, in between episodes, a goblin farming guide.
It is a very good idea, Mihai, but I'm not going to bother re-rolling it until I get an ancient one, because at the moment it would be a waste of materials that I don't have. So the suggestion was for me to re-roll the life on my quiver into critical, which would be awesome and totally worth doing, except I don't have the materials to do that, really.
Oh,
Oops. Seeing as they're right here, I mean, and I am an assassin build. It's good practice, if nothing else.
yes, I suppose.
Whereas that entire area is not really. Okay, so that's a no. Should we kill Asmodan while we're here for fun?
Yeah, if you want to, I suppose. Why not?
If nothing else, it's boss murder practice for this shadow build, because I'm still not used to it. It does go down by significant chunks every time I hit it. And that's like noticeable chunks. It does feel like it's not a huge amount, but it's really hard to gauge against the
Feels like
build.
you're slower, I'll put it that way.
What, for the amount of damage I'm putting down? Or
Yeah.
moving? It's really hard to tell. I mean, I don't have an ancient weapon.
Yeah, I don't have an
level
ancient
2.
weapon yet either. Which is kind of what I wanted to wait for before we moved up to Torment 13.
Yes, you would normally think, oh yes, we'll get at least an ancient weapon and really start buffing things, and then we'll take it from there. Nope, not us.
I've re-rolled this staff 6 times so far, and no progress.
What? You've got enough bounty materials to re-roll it 6 times?
Yeah, have you not noticed I'm like Paragon 491?
Yeah, you are a little bit ahead of me.
Every time I looked, you jumped like 100 or 150, and I was like, probably should actually catch up, because I was severely behind. What are you doing now?
Nothing.
Anyway,
Just
it's
some
not here,
mining
because
process
we would have hit it already.
Okay, back to town, regular rifting then.
Yeah, back
Well,
to town,
greater
regular
rifting.
rift.
Regular greater rifting.
What do you reckon? 56?
Yeah, that'll probably be fine. Let me just salvage up the crap that I picked up and repair my items. And I'm going to salvage up Creed's Flame because I'm a rebel like that. So you've done 56 quite comfortably, haven't you?
I wouldn't say quite comfortably. I've done 56. It was all right.
Okay.
We could do 57 if you're confident.
I'm never confident. Let's do 57. Ready?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm literally just seeking out the dudes to kill. Because that's how my build plays.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just bear in mind, if you're not killing anything else, you're kind of leaving me in the lurch a bit.
I know, I will come back and help. Oh, I might run away as well. Woo! It's totally okay. Totally okay. Whoa! I've triggered a death. I'm backing off.
It's totally okay, he says.
Well,
From
I've
beyond
not
the
learned
grave.
how to play this build properly. I'm still getting used to it. I'm just waiting in town for a moment so I don't do anything stupid. And if I could change to my other build, then I would. In fact, can I at the armory?
Probably not.
No, not in a Greater Rift. So I'm just waiting for another 30 seconds, then I'll be back in. I didn't forget my vengeance. I had it on, it's just I wasn't keeping it up. I'll be back in 19 seconds.
Okay.
I'll be back in 10 seconds. In fact, I'm going to come back in now. And by the time I re-engage, it'll all be fine. Right, conduit pylon.
Arcane enchanted.
So vengeance is worn off, so I'm a little bit more vulnerable for a moment. Wow, I just totally popped him. I popped him like a piñata. Okay, I'm coming back to help you because I don't want to just abandon you here.
I do alright by myself, I'm just very cautious. Because I need to be.
Okay, moving on then. Scratch an itch. Here we go. Power pylon. Come on, give me something big to kill.
You jumped right through a bunch of illusionist frozen guys, just FYI.
I didn't see them. Like, literally didn't see them. Right, there's a dude.
I'm sure you realised that the power pylon wore off.
Yeah. I've killed the boss thing from that bit. Channeling pylon. Oh, channeling pylon. There's the next area. I'm moving on.
Really? Because there's more stuff here. Got to be careful of these exploding guys. They can take
come back and give you a
quite
hand
a
in a second.
considerable amount of health off with their pops.
Woo! Alright, coming back.
Yeah, I'm done now.
Alright, well, I cleared the entrance area mostly. We're nearly Rift Guardian time.
Oh, great. It's Perdition.
That went pretty damn well. Woo-hoo.
That was awful.
I thought that was really good. I mean, I'm kind of getting used to the and you're right. I'm not using fan of knives properly. I should pop it more frequently. I'm just kind of still getting into the swing of it, and yeah. Once I get more in the hang of keeping on top of these things, it will be better for me. In the meantime, I'm going to put up Bane of the Trapped because that's going to give me a direct damage increase for anything that I'm standing right next to. 5 for 5. Back to town. I'm happy to stay at this level, or we can move up. I don't mind.
Definitely not moving up.
I've got two soldiers of Zakara. Ooh, an ancient elusive ring. I've also got a puzzle ring, by the way.
Oh, have you?
I have. Would you like to go and fight Greed at this level?
Torment 12?
Hmm.
Okay.
That elusive ring, I've already got one in the cube. I don't need another.
Let's save that for the start of the next episode, though.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Destiny of Vandals. There we go. I've got 2 of those now. I do kind of have some bits towards that set. Oh, so next I'm going to just keep leveling Enforcer to the point that I can do Caldesan's Despair on things. I've already got a little bit on my helmet, but that's the only bit that I've got so far.
I'm going to put these gems in, and then I'm just very quickly going to talk about shoulders. Hey, Kadala, give me some soldiers. Well, that's a no.
Homing pads.
I know. Ancient homing pads. 2 mantles of channeling.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some hexing pants of Mr. Yang, but I haven't had any luck at all so far. Discord / Patreon reward things. Yeah, so Patreon has integrated with Discord. If someone went to the effort of setting up, say, multiple Patreon tiers, they could assign different Discord privileges and permissions, colours, titles, that sort of stuff, flair, etc., to reflect the Patreon level of the patron in question. Yeah, it's a nice way of giving someone a badge to say, hey, they're supporting this much. It's really cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun thing. I don't know if we've got enough of a following for something like that, but I have seen it on some other larger channels, you know, with paid moderators and things like that going on as well.
Yeah, I've seen different things like certain levels give you the ability to just chat in particular channels, like access to backstage area. Does that only work after the first payment? I've honestly got no idea. I only started looking at Patreon this morning, so it's all very, very new to me. I saw there was a Discord integration. I was like, yeah, sure, tick. Oh, I need to actually have a level set up. Okay, let's add a role then. So I've done that, but that's pretty much as I've looked into it as far as Patreon goes. But yeah, as I understand it, it can be very complicated and it should be accessed like immediately. I think there's a bot which associates itself with the Discord server and that handles everything as soon as the accounts have been linked. So I think you've got to tie your Discord account into your Patreon account so that it knows who it needs to upgrade. But after that, I think it does everything behind the scenes automatically.
That's pretty cool from the sounds of it. Come on, give me 8% on these. I'm re-rolling my shoulders to try and get cooldown on them. And it is not giving me anything more than 6%. It's being very mean to me. Okay, Wallerfried, I will look into that for you as soon as I am able.
In the meantime, I think we should probably finish this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have and will be joining us for the next. We're going to be kicking off the next episode with greed runs. Either a Torment 12 followed by a Torment 13, or if it ends up to brown trousers, just a Torment 12
Torment
followed
12.
by... Well, no, not by... No, I'm going to save that other puzzle ring so that we've got one for Torment 13 when eventually we can do it. Yeah. Anyway, that's that's generally the plan for the next time. Like I said before, if you like these videos, just drop us a like or a comment. Let us know if you're enjoying it and what you particularly like, and we'll try and do more of that. And as always, subscribe to our channels if you have not already, because that really means a lot to us, and it tells us that people are out there enjoying our work, encourages us to do more. That's all for this time. We'll see you again soon for some more Diablo 3.